All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to the cornfields of Iowa. This is High Octane Racing League, TurnLeftTV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. The High Octane Racing League hits the cornfields of Iowa for a 125-lap race. It's a short track tonight, and it's race number 2 of the season. 2 short tracks in a row? Yeah, we're gluttons for punishment. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. This is a fast short track, man. You got to hang on to it. Very, very, very bumpy, and it's going to be a good one. Who's going to win? There's only one way to find out, and that's to watch it right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, some fast short track action here tonight at Iowa Speedway. Race number 2 headed your way. 125 laps. Who's got what it takes to win? Only one way to find out, and that's watch it right here on TurnLeftTV. All right, hey, thank you so much for coming in here and joining us on TurnLeftTV. Appreciate you being here tonight. All right, hey, thank you so much for coming in here to TurnLeftTV. I'm your broadcaster commentator, Heath Johnson, and this is a great track here tonight, race number 2 of the season, 125 laps at Iowa Speedway. And this is going to be a fun one tonight. Tonight's race is brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you're interested in an rFactor 2 server, 3 self-managed server packages for you to choose from. Also, I got some WordPress hosting, online store hosting, web VPS hosting, and shared web hosting available through EliteHostingUSA.com. And that's who provides our servers and also our website here at HighOctaneRacing.net. If you'd like to join us on Discord and do some racing, we got a lot of drivers out here tonight, 20 drivers joining us for some short track action. Lot happening here at High Octane Racing League. Some GT3 series, some stock cars. You never know what we have up our sleeve. Indy cars once in a while as well. We'll see who's racing what throughout the week and what times you got to beat. You can do a quick link to that as well. Again, thank you for coming in here tonight. Peace to everybody out there, man. Get your picks in now. We got some new drivers, and they're at the top of the grid here tonight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and then also smash the bell, man. And then also, if you'd like to make a donation to TurnLeftTV, you can click on the PayPal link up the banner of the channel or down in the link of the description of this race. There's also a link to the Extra Life Children's Miracle Network hospitals if you'd like to make a donation to them. Thanks to all those folks who come out and watch the races, everybody who's subscribed and continues to hang out here with us, no matter how bad the transmissions happen to be. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Let's have a good race here tonight, and we'll see who I get my pick in here before the race starts. Going to be a fun one. Got some more racing headed your way this weekend. How about California Speedway? Saturday Night Thunder action coming up tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Race number 2 of that early young season. And this is a great track, man. And the brand new 2018 car is out on this track, 2018 mod. And I'm excited to get this thing underway. I'll be out on the track doing some racing tomorrow night. Wish me luck. High Octane Racing League GT3 Series is in action for the final race of the season. We'll be at Bathurst. That's right, Mount Panorama in Australia. And this will be a fun one, man. Oh my gosh, Bathurst is a classic road course. One of the most famous courses in all of motorsports. Racing starts at 2 p.m. Actually, quals at 2 p.m. Racing starts at 2:30. I'll start the stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can watch it live right here on TurnLeftTV. Already getting some chatters in here. Of course, Givaldo giving us a play-by-play. Good luck to everybody there, and good to see Givaldo out tonight. Logan Brown joining us, too, starting off a 3-day weekend for Logan. I'm sure he's excited about that, so good to see Logan in here. Hopefully he ate all his strawberries today. Alexei Salviev also joining us in here. Where's he at, man? He's out on the track, isn't he? There he is. Yeah, he's in the team speak, so he's out on the track, Alexei Salviev. We're getting some royalty in here now. How about that? Now, Dennis Udichin has talked to me and says, say hello to Alexander Malih, M-A-L-I-H, Alexander. So we'll say hello to him in the chat as well. These guys are getting ready to go to the qualification session. These guys are now in quals. We have 22 drivers joining us in here tonight. So wish us luck on that one. My heavens. Take a look at Jim Willis and the Black Rifle Coffee Company sponsor machine. Looks like he may be first out on the grid. Take a look at the 53 car. Jim Willis, one of our Florida natives, racing out here tonight in the 53 Black Rifle Coffee Company Chevy Camaro. .324 for Jim Willis in the 53. First lap. How about Tony Furtado back out here in the 9 car? Lives out there on the East Coast, somewhere around that New Jersey area, I believe.
A lot of soul.
Paul Brown top time, 23.023. His first race back in a while. 23.337 for Tony Furtado. A little work to do there, and a little contact with the wall. Look at that, hood gone for the Furtado machine. Hard contact for Tony Furtado, but he is 8th in that qualification lap. Gordon Carter looks like he's done his qualification lap. Take a look at Mata and Dika. How about that, man? He's going to be out there in the GT3 series tomorrow, I would imagine. Out here mixing it up in the stock cars. It is like 9 o'clock in the morning for those guys racing from Indonesia. Jomar Peixoto also joining us in the chat session. Good to see him. Mata here in the 8X car. Throwing his hat in the ring here for the stock cars. 23.369 from Mata. Right now, 9th on the grid for him. How about that, man? He can sling the GT3 car around the track and also sling the stock car around the track, too. Valdo, a little contact there for him. That 68 car up on the high line. He's trying a little bit different line there, going down to the apron. Looks like he was finished up that lap there, so that was exciting. And Palumbo in the 54 car. Mellow Yellow sponsor machine. 14th right now on the grid at second lap. Smacking the wall there a little bit. Mellow Yellow sponsored Chevy Camaro. One of our New York drivers. 23.627. 15th on the grid for Ed Palumbo. Dana Grover in the 89 car. This qualification tip. Right now, 8th on the grid. This is his second lap. This Toyota number 89, Trax VR. Fireball Flash. Sponsor machine. He's 8th on the grid. So he qualifies in P8. Let's take a look at the track here at Iowa Speedway. Just a little under a mile in length, 1.4 kilometers, 4 turns. Of course, the banking, the turns progressive bank at 12 to 14 degrees. Front stretch at 10 degrees, and the back stretch at 4 degrees. And it almost feels like you never really have much straightaway to deal with here. I was watching some IndyCar action today, and those guys were talking about this track. There's multiple grooves here, but this thing can get away from you in a hurry. It is bumpy. Going to have to hang on to this thing at Iowa Speedway. So the fastest short track on the planet, it's Iowa Speedway here tonight. A little short track action in the Buschwackers series. So it looks like qualifications have officially ended. Well, not officially, but everybody's got their laps in, and these guys are in the driver's meeting as we speak. And again, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeftTV. Let's get this party started. All right, looks like qualifications have officially ended. If you're just joining us, welcome to High Octane Racing League's Buschwackers series. Man, I'm in a hurry here. GT3's coming up tomorrow night. 125 laps here tonight from Iowa Speedway. I'm your commentator, Heath Johnson, and thanks so much for joining us here on TurnLeftTV. Qualification results here at Iowa Speedway. Take a look at the qualification results. I hope, anyway. Maybe not quite kicking it over there. We've got a few seconds left. Sorry about that. I got a little hurry. All right, now the qualifications are over. Let's take a look at the results. Paul Brown with a 23.023 will start at P1. Look at Marizon second. Arthur Vieta qualifies third. Robillard fourth. Preston Hassel qualifies fifth. Welcome back, Preston. Tim Lansbury qualifies in the sixth position. Alexis Salviev seventh. Dana Grover eighth. Givaldo Spindola in the 68 car. Last week's pole setter qualifies in the ninth position. Mata Andika in the 8X starts in P10. Starting in the 11th position will be Sean Jacobs in the 24 car. Jim Willis in the 53 starts 12th. Ricardo Simonsato starts in the 13th position. Tony Furtado 14th and Palumbo 15th. Iqbal Kurdiawan starts in the 16th position. Eugene Fedorov starts 17th. Dennis Judich 18th. Ritsky Novar starts in the 19th position. Jayden Meisel starts in the 20th position. Starting in 21st will be Gordon Carter. 22nd will be Lucas Infner in the 21 car, the only car not to qualify. Favorite genre of music? Logan's asking me that. I would say that kind of fluctuates, actually. I would say blues music and also heavy metal. My two forms that I would listen to 99% of the time. Although I'm a little bit of a sucker for some pop music and stuff, depending on who the artist is. What about you, Logan? What's your favorite form of music? Genre of music? These guys are getting some warm-up laps in. Let's take a look at the season standings after race number 1. Claudio Bardelli Jr. gets the big win, and I think he might be samba. He might be doing some samba music tonight, so he's not joining us tonight. But he gets the big win last week. Simpler sets second in points. Robillard third. Lansbury fourth. Jim Willis fifth in points. You see Craig Marizon, Dennis Judich, and Gordon Carter, Dana Grover, and Chris Hughes, P6 through 10. Looking at 11 through 20th, then Palumbo is 11th, Givaldo 12th, Alexis Salviev sits 13th points, Sean Jacobs 14th, Ritsky Novar is 15th. Eugene Fedorov 16th in points, Ricardo Simonsato 17th, Iqbal Kurdiawan 18th, Tony Furtado 19th, and Den Chesmore sits 20th in points. 21st will be Muhammad Alif Al-Ayuba. Take a look at my keys to the race here tonight at Iowa Speedway. Hold on tight, man. Traffic is to hold on tight first. It's a bumpy track. This thing can get a little bit loose late in the run. You got to manage that traffic, too, with as many drivers as we have here tonight. You're going to be racing in some traffic. Not going to be out there by yourself, so you're going to have to manage that traffic and adapt to the racetrack, man. As the race conditions and the track changes, you're going to have to adapt your driving style. Be patient. This car does change a lot. There's going to be a lot of rubber down on the track, and there are multiple grooves here to race, so make sure you use them. Those are my keys to the race here tonight at Iowa Speedway. Just about 6 minutes left in the warm-up session. And again, don't forget, coming up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be broadcasting live from Bathurst. Oh, I wish I was in Bathurst. That would be great. Bathurst, I think it's New South Wales, Australia. I've lived in Australia for a while, but it was over on the West Coast, but I would love to go to Bathurst. 60-minute race to finish out the High Octane Racing League GT3 Series season. Of course, it'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV. It's been a fantastic season. Big turnouts in that GT3 Series. So excited about this one. Take a look at Jaden Meisel in his first race out with us. So welcome to Jaden. Let's see, Salvia top of the grid here in the warm-up session. So he's wanting me to, I like classical music too. I think Gershwin is classical if I'm not mistaken, so I might be wrong about that, but you dig some classical music. Of course, the classics, and like Beethoven and Mozart, Bach. Chopin as well. Take a look at the 24 car. Sean Jacobs, one of our Pennsylvania drivers. That Cal U Vulcan's sponsored machine. Painted by Franco Alvarez. Does a great job of painting. He's painted some cars for us here at High Octane Racing League. Got 3.5 minutes left to go in the warm-up session. Don't forget Saturday Night Thunder, race number 2, coming up tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Beat the Broadcast tonight, if I have enough energy. I get out of the broadcast booth, get into the driver's seat, and mix it up with the drivers. If you want to beat up on me because I said something about you on the broadcast, this is the perfect night to do it. It's a Saturday Night Thunder, 110 laps from California Motor Speedway, coming up tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To Will Dunbar for assuming admin duties for us tonight. Big field here tonight. I want to get my pick in. Who do you think it's going to be? Don't forget to get your pick in, and mine is going to be Paul Brown. And 77 car, I think he's the pole setter, and he's got a lot of laps here for in practice. And I think short tracks, definitely one of those favorites. So that's who I'm picking to win tonight, Paul Brown here at Iowa. Again, I want to say thank you so much for coming in here to YouTube. Oh, man, we picked up another subscriber. By heavens, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here tonight, and this is going to be a fun one, man. Iowa Speedway, short track, big field. Keep your fingers crossed. Good, clean race here tonight. And don't forget, we got some GT3 series racing coming up tomorrow for you right here on TurnLeftTV. Thanks to all those folks who have subscribed. Share my videos with all your friends on any social media platform where you can share YouTube videos. You're more than welcome to share mine here at TurnLeftTV. Look at this, Eugene Fedorov. I told him it looked like, hold on, I got to get my exact words. What did I say that it looked like? This is a fantastic looking car. I said it's a 1970s psychedelic acid trip paint scheme. Got the yellow window net going on. Number 84, he said he's got a few modifications to that paint scheme. I don't know, man. I think it's growing flowers. And he's going to send me a new modification. So welcome to Eugene, racing from Russia, I believe. One of the nicest guys out here on Eugene for a little while. We were talking the other day through Discord. How about Arthur Vieira, the super dominant Brazilian drivers driving the 4-car, NASCAR BR sponsored Chevy Camaro. Got to be one of those guys you definitely put in the conversation to win this race here tonight. Well, boys and girls, it looks like we're ready to go. 22 drivers joining us. Keep our fingers crossed here for a good, clean race. It's Iowa Speedway tonight, 125 laps. Race number 2 of the season, and this track is bumpy. It's tough. There's a lot of room to race here, but man, this thing is really, really tough on the parts.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
All right, boys and girls, here we go. Let's get the starting order here. Paul Brown to 77, starts in P1. Craig Marizon in the 62nd. Archie Vieira starts in the 3rd position. Todd Robillard starts in 4th. Nice pace scheme, Todd. Starting in 5th will be Preston Hassel, the 27. Tim Lansbury, the 82, starts in the 6th position. Alexi Salviev, 7th in the 7X car. Dana Grover starts in the 8th position. Starting in P9 will be Givaldo Spindola. Mata Indica starts in the 10th position. Sean Jacobs, 11th. Jim Willis will start in the 12th position in the 53 car. Starting in the 13th position will be Ricardo Simonzano in the 6X. Tony Furtado starts 14th. Ed Palumbo starts 15th. Iqbal Kurdiawan in the 69 car starts in the 16th position. Starting in 17th will be Eugene Fedorov. Dennis Unichin starts 18th. Ritsky Novar starts in the 19th position. Jaden Meisel starts in the 20th position. Starting in 21st will be Gordon Carter in the 56 car, and Lucas Sifner starts in 22nd. So it's Iowa Speedway. A little short track action here for you tonight. I'm your commentator, Heath Johnson, and let's go. Tighten those belts. Let this party get started. 77 car will lead the field to take the green flag. 125 laps here tonight. Let's keep her green tonight. All the way from start to finish. Wishful thinking. Eric 6855 joining us in here, cheering on Fireball Flash. Dana Grover. So Paul Brown in the 77 Outlaws Racing Fuel sponsored Chevy Camaro. 60 Craig Marizon up on the outside line. That Magpul Dynamics Chevy Camaro. Here we go. The pace car is off. Here we go. It's Iowa Speedway tonight in the Buschwacker Series.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Paul Brown there inching ahead, and clears that 60 car in the lead.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag here. A yellow flag. Looks like Fedorov, and he might be off the pace here in this 84 car. So a quick caution flag. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Now, Fedorov, looked like the 47 might have gotten down into the 84. Looks like the 10 had tried to check up. He didn't make it through, so big wreck right there. So the 47 goes to the outside. I think he might have gotten into the wall. I don't think there was any. I don't know if there's any contact there, but it looked like that 84 came around. Rule board here with Udichin, and I don't know if there was contact there or not, but Fedorov came around. Maybe we might have had two separate incidents. I don't, not sure about that. Take a look at Tony Furtado. There was a checkup right there. It looked like Furtado got on the brakes. Looking out of the, take a look at the 7X car here. 72 car. There was a checkup, I believe, going to happen behind him. That was Salviev there. So it looked like maybe Tony Furtado might have checked up, and it sort of frightened the rest of the field. Watch this. He's going to get into the, not quite get into the back of the 53 car. He gets on the brakes, and then right there you see Fedorov. I think those guys were checking up. And then there was contact, secondary contact with those guys. Looks like Fedorov on pit lane. So Paul Brown is the leader. Robillard second. Craig Marizon in third. Archie Vieta is in the fourth position. These guys need to be a little patient here. All right, pace car off. We're getting ready to go back green. Going back to live. Let's get a few laps under our belt here at Iowa.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. Robillard starting on the outside in that new paint scheme that now jumped out there. Can he get around on the outside and not able to get around the bottom line? Curdy Alwyn in the 69 car now climbing up the field. He is running in the 11th position. Makes a pass there. First race joining us here in his paint scheme. So the 77 car, the leader's got a 0.3 of a second lead over the 9 of Todd Robillard. It's good racing also here with Sean Jacobs and Dana Grover. They were side by side. Looks like they've settled that. Dana Grover holding on to the 9th position. Sean Jacobs is in 10th. It looks like Curdy Alwyn trying to work on the back of a Sean Jacobs. 24 car running in the 10th spot right now. Look at this battle here. Tony Furtado battling Jaden Meisel. Meisel in the 2X on the high side as the 9 car. Oh, the 9 car there trying to tuck in a little bit and gets into the 2X car. Little contact there from the 9, chopping that 2X off a little bit. He does pick up the 14th position. Meisel now back to 15th. Take a look at this. Sean Jacobs now closing in on Dana Grover. 24 car down to the bottom side, using that inside line. Now he's going to slide up on the outside, and he gets by the 89 car. Tony Furtado still trying to climb up the grid here, battling the 8X. Mata Adika in the 8X machine in his first race out here in the stock cars. Man, I'll tell you what, that guy right there is a GT3 car driver, if I've ever seen one. Mata is a great, great race car driver, and here he is mixing it up with us in the stock cars. A lot translates there, too. He's battling back on the inside. And Furtado on that outside line has the advantage. And is going to hold on to that spot that he just claimed. Lucas Simpler trying to climb up the grid here. He started in the back. He's now battling the 6X, Ricardo Simosato. And he's going to get by. So the 21 car now makes that pass. And he finds himself up into the 18th position. Tell you what, Mata is wanting this spot back. Tony Furtado kind of stuck there behind Ed Palumbo right now on this outside line, using a little bit of a bump of the throttle there to take back that spot. As Mata keeps trying on the inside line. Take a look at Mata here, and he's got Jaden Meisel on the inside line. Good battle here between the 8X and the 2X. Their first races out. And Palumbo in the 54 car. Iqbal Curdy Alwyn in that 69 car on the bottom side. And looks like Ed Palumbo in the 54 is going to get by Iqbal Curdy Alwyn. Curdy Alwyn in the 69 followed back there. Now Tony Furtado looking on the low side. Curdy Alwyn trial by fire here. That Toyota as the Valvoline sponsored Chevy Camaro trying to slide up. And some contact right there. As a Curdy Alwyn trying to hold on to that thing. That thing almost got away from him. And now he's going to give up another position as Jaden Meisel on the high side now trying to get by. Curdy Alwyn holding on to that spot. Holy smokes. These guys getting racy early on here as Paul Brown has a 0.7 of a second lead. over Todd Robillard. Todd Robillard here in the Sunoco-sponsored number 90 Chevy Camaro.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag. Meisel off the pace there in the 2X car. We were watching Todd Robillard running in P2. So we'll take a look and see what happened here. Let's take a look and see what happened. Looks like Jaden Meisel might have been involved in this. So right here looks like Iqbal Kurdialwan on the high side, and Kurdialwan, I think, gets man, that was interesting there in that contact. Looked like the spin happened before the contact. Might have been just a lag. These guys fighting to get around, but take a look right here. There's the 2X. Jaden Meisel on the inside and Kurdialwan up on the outside. Looks like Kurdialwan. Yeah, I think that's a situation where you might have had some contact there with the 69 car. Ball Kurdialwan, he's racing from across the pond, so I think that was a little bit of a lag issue as far as why you don't see the actual contact. Right there, yeah, you definitely see that is definitely contact there. Got to the front of Gordon Carter's machine. You see that warping going on right there. And then some contact between the two of those guys. 47 does a good job of getting through as well. Take a look at the front of Dennis Udichin's machine. We'll go back to live here as we see the 2X on pit lane. These guys all making pit stops. So Alexei Salviev is showed as the race leader. Mata Indica is second. Lucas Hipper third. Rizky Novar is, looks like Dana Grover actually in the fourth position. Rizky Novar, these guys keep swapping around here a little bit. So it looks like Alexei Salviev at the 72 is the leader. Right, the 72. Actually, it's the 7X on the screen. There's 72 on the car. Is the race leader. Lucas Sifter shown in the second position. Looks like the 8X. Mata is actually in second.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. Salviev into 72. He is the race leader. And Lucas Sifter is in second. The 21 now getting by, we're actually battling the 77 car, Paul Brown. Good battle here for P2. Salviev is the leader. Arch Vieta, Sean Jacobs here battling it out. Four car here of Artur Vieta running in P8. Givaldo is in the 9th position. Sean Jacobs is 10th. Paul Brown has gotten around Alexis Salviev. We'll take a look at that pass. Take a look at this pass here for the race lead. Paul Brown getting by the 72 car, now taking over P1. 72 back to the second position. Siffer is in third. Take a look at Tim Lansbury here and Artur Vieta here battling for the 7th position. Vieta down to the inside, trying to get by. Oh, man, he slides up, almost gets into that 82 car. So a good battle here between the 82 and the 4. Yep, Palumbo running in P3 in this 54 car. He was talking today. I just raced once a week, and it's been a long time since he's won. But this Mellow Yellow sponsor machine right now looking pretty solid here in P3. Never count this guy out. And he is running in the 3rd position. Great one. About Craig Marizon to the 60 car. He and Preston Hassel. Preston in his first race back here in a little bit. Battling it out. Now it looks like the 60 car. Oh, man. Almost sliding up into their 21 car. Oh, and there's contact right there. The 60 trying to get by the 21. There was contact. 27 car is going to get by. So Paul Brown is the leader, and that's it's getting racy back there in the back, man. How about this? Also in the front of the pack here, 27 and the 21 mixing it up. Couple Fords here. 21 and the 27. Hassel and an AMD Ryzen sponsor machine. And Lucas Sifter going to hold on to that spot. Take a look at Givaldo here. A good top 10 run. 68 car. We're behind the 82. 68 battling this 82. And 24 car here also in this mix. See the 24 shot. Jacobs on the outside line. It is so hard to pass here. So these guys in that middle to bottom line, after they come off the turn, like to slide up there to the outside line. So they got to make sure they've got those guys cleared. And we got a great battle here between the 4 and the 60. Look at this, man. There's a roadblock in front of the 4 car. And the 4 car holding on to that spot, looks like, or actually getting that spot. Now he's battling Preston Hassel here on the bottom line. So the 4, Archer Vieta, starting to move up the grid. This NASCAR BR sponsor, Chevy Camaro, battling the 4 to Preston Hassel. 60 doesn't want to give up that spot. He wants to get it back. He's battling on the outside line. He's going to try to follow Preston Hassel. A couple Fords, that's a Camaro, sorry. A couple Fords there with the 21 and the 27, but the 27 drifting up the track. He's going to leave the door open for the 60 car. So the 60 getting back by. Look at that, man. Holding on to this thing, man. He had to really get out of the throttle, keep from drifting up.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag here. Looked like Furtado. Oh, right there. That's what caused it. To Furtado and the 68 get together. Take a look here as the 68. He gets down onto the apron right there, and he drifts up the track and gets into the 9 car. And backs it into the wall. Take a look at Tony Furtado here in the 9 car. So right there, contact, and the 9 straight into the wall, and then he is DOA, man. That car is off. And it is shut off, and he is done. So Tony Furtado out of the race.
Pit road will be open this time for lead lap cars.
These guys coming down pit lane here as you see the 77 car lead the charge down pit lane. So kind of a funky pit road here. You got to do a little jog there to the left. And there's the front pit stall. As you see the guys staying out. What's going on here? These guys arguing for the same real estate, it looks like. Trying to pit their cars here. The 60 car trying to get his car into pit stall. So some shenanigans happen on pit lane. Oh, more shenanigans there with the 90 and the 82. They get together. So some more shenanigans. So, wow. So Dana Grover shown as the race leader. Paul Brown is in second. Lucas Simfer shown in the third position. Alexei Salviev is in fourth. Preston Hassel fifth. Sean Jacobs sixth. Ed Palumbo is in seventh. Robillard shown in the eighth position. Jim Lansbury in ninth. What a heck of a race there Robillard and Lansbury had off pit lane. That got crazy. Coming off pit lane, those guys got together here. Maybe a little contact between the two of them. Always gets a little hairy when you have a very, very tight pit lane. So we see this action here at Todd Robillard. You see that action in front. Robillard's in the Sunoco sponsor machine. And watch this, man, as the Lansbury tries to come back off pit lane. Right there, man. No room to breathe. And the 54 and the 24 are able to escape that. But there's probably some damage on both those cars there, the 82 and the 90. So it looks like Paul Brown in the 77 starts on the outside. Lucas Siffer starts on the inside. Preston Hassel starts in the third position. Actually going to start in fourth.
Green flag, go, go,
All right,
go.
back to green. Sifner jumps out to the lead in that 21 car. He touches the apron just a little bit. Oh, man, almost some contact there. He slides up in front of the 77 car. Take a look at Jim Willis here running in the 16th position, 53 car, Black Rifle Coffee Company machine. He's had a little bit of damage, I think, on that pit stop earlier. So looks like Givaldo serving his penalty here in the 68 car. If you don't know, the rule is if you cause the caution flag, you have to do a drive-through on the restart. Trying to clean up the caution flags. Doesn't seem to have worked, to be honest with you, but nonetheless. How about Ritsky Novar in the 10? Good looking paint scheme there on Ritsky Novar. He in the 56. Battling side by side. I think the 56 one lap down. Now high place sponsor machine. High place moving sponsor machine. As Ritsky Novar, one of our Indonesian drivers. Get the TurnLeftTV logo on the back. They give you props for that. Here he is battling for the 10th position in the 10 car. Just ahead of him in P9 is Ricardo Simonsato in the 6X machine. I would suggest he's probably going to have the car set before long. He's running in P9. But he seems to have settled down here for now. A little action here between a couple of yellow cars. Dana Grover and the 8X of Mata and Dinka side by side. 84 here working on the bottom side. Oh, the 89 up the track. Kicking up a little dust. Get a good run there on the high side. And now clears those guys. Just behind him, the 60 and the 84 battling. The 60 car up on the high side now trying to make a pass on Dana Grover. And 60 going to get by, so Dana Grover might have some damage on this machine. You see Archer Vieira using this outside line now too. So good battle here as Archer Vieira now getting by Dana Grover. Grover losing some positions here. He is running now in the 14th position. Fedorov, and it looks like Courtney Owen might have gotten into one another. The 77 car will take the caution flag. Take a look and see what happened here as Kearney Albans on the inside line, Fedorov up on the outside line. The 69 car. Kind of a funky text there for the 6.9. And you see there is some contact there between the two of those guys. And then back across the infield into pit lane. Take a look here on board with Kearney Alwyn, and those guys just get together. Tough to make that pass on that outside. Give them a little bit more room. There was contact between the two of those guys. They've kicked off right there. And then secondary contact, tertiary, quaternary. I don't know what's after that. Fifth level contact.
Will be open this time for lead lap cars.
On board here with the 84, and he just has nowhere to go, and he gets tagged by Iqbal Kearney Alwyn, the 69 car. That was a close one right there. It does look like the 69 car might have drifted up and got into the 84, and that's going to happen in those turns. Right there. All right, to 90. Todd Robillard is the race leader. That Sunoco sponsored machine. Simasato is in second. Whiskey Novar third. Mata Indica in the fourth position. Dana Grover is fifth. How about Ritsky Novar? That 10 car has this car in P3 right now. This guy is a GT3 specialist coming out here in the Toyota and the stock cars. And he's got some paint skills too. Looks pretty nice. See if we can't fly around the car. Oh, look at that right there. TurnLeftTV, Psychopath E-Racing Academy. These guys all do some racing together. Mata and Iqbal and Ritsky Novar. We got some other ones in here too to go down through the list. Eugene Fedorov, he does some racing, the GT3 stuff too. Well, good to see Ritsky Novar out here. We'll turn left TV on that car as well. Gotta like that. So we're getting to one to go. As Simonsato has that car at a 6X machine up to the second position on the outside line. See the 10 car of Novar starting in the third position. Mata Indica in the 8X car will start in P4. So the Sunoco-sponsored Chevy Camaro lead the field to take the green flag. That is Todd Robler, the Sunoco sponsor machine.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. A lot of room there for him as he kicks off the green flag. All right, we take a look at the 90 of Todd Robillard.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag here. Yellow flag. Looks like Givaldo might be up on the high side there in the wall. Paul Brown's worked his way back up to P2 into 77. Take a look and see what happened here. These guys need to settle down just a little bit. We got a lot of new drivers, that's for sure. Looks like maybe Givaldo might have been involved here. 3 wide here at some point. And then, man, these guys are 3 wide. I don't know sure why they're 3 wide, but they are. 68 getting up into Gordon Carter, it looked like. Jim Willis finding his way through that. Take a look at out of the front of Jim Willis' machine. See right there. And there's contact. Jim Willis had a little contact. Yeah, I'm not sure. Looks like 3 wide in that situation. Valdo was there for a little bit, and it looked like those guys had taken it 3 wide on him.
Pit road will be open this time for lead lap cars.
Take a look at this a little bit earlier. Going 3 wide here. And not a lot, I think, for Givaldo to do there. See Givaldo going to the outside, and then the 56 slipping through, and I think we could have backed off right there, but gets into the Gordon Carter machine. Don't forget, man, we got some racing headed your way tomorrow in the High Octane Racing League GT3 Series. 60-minute race, the final race of the season. Qual started 2. Race starts at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 60-minute race from Bathurst in the High Octane Racing League GT3 Series. Don't forget to join us right here on TurnLeftTV. Saturday Night Thunder will be in action. 110 laps in California, race number 2 of that brand new season. And racing starts at 9:15. Quals at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Cali and the Saturday Night Thunder, the stock cars, the cup cars out there tomorrow night, 110 laps. Robillard in the 90 starts in P1 again. Paul Brown in the 77 starts in second. Simisado and Palumbo, row 2. Row 3, Novar and Hassel. Jacobs and Grover start row 4. Mata and Luca in row 5. Couple guys out of the race there. It looks like Spindola, Kurdiawan, and Furtado all out of the race.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Oh, almost some contact there with the 77 and the 90 on the start. 77 fighting on the outside line. This is the preferred line, I believe. And looks like the 54 going to follow him through. Can he get through? Robillard has a lot on his hands right now. Yeah, Palumbo going to slip through, and Robillard saying he missed a shift on the restart. Now he's back to P3. Preston Hassel in the 27 car. Running in P4, Sean Jacobs is in the 5th position. Sean Jacobs running in P5 in the 24 car. The 89 Dana Grover in the 6th position. Don't talk too much about Dennis Unichin here in this 47 car. He is running in the 8th position. Running from Ukraine, Kharkiv, Ukraine. You never know when he's going to be able to race and when he's not going to be able to race. So far, been very, very fortunate that he's been able to come out with us in his 47 car.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Another yellow flag. My heavens, man. It's like Vieta might have come around. Artur Vieta upside down on the track, missing a hood. Or missing the, a hood here. Looks like Salviev might have lost control of his car. It looks like Artur Vieta gets into it. Well, he is without a hood. Take a look and see what happened here. 72 car up in the gravel, gets into the wall, and then comes down across the track and gets in the 2X, and then Artur Vieta has nowhere to go right there and crash it into the wall. Take a look out of so all happened a little bit in front of him. Oh, the 10X gets up the track as well. He's checking up. Take it right there. This is behind it a little bit. Oh, there was contact there. Those guys were going 3 wide. Man, let's take a look at that. That got 3 wide. I'm not sure what was going on there, but 60 car takes it 3 wide for the outside, and then he's in the wall. He and the 10 car get together. 6 cars down to the inside. So a little bit aggressive here, I think. All right, Dana Grover has that car up to P1 in the 75 laps in. We're a little bit of a caution fest right here right now. We got a lot of new drivers, man. Tons of new drivers here joining us. And a lot of what I see happening. A lot of see what happened here is, I guess, guys being a little bit aggressive here early in the runs on these cold tires. We got 3 Toyotas up front.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back at it here with the 89 car. 50 laps to go. A lot of racing to go here. As Dana Grover is our leader. The 10 car, Ritsuki Novar, is in the second position. Mata and Presta here battling it out. Mata giving up a spot there to Preston Hassel in the 27 car. Mata now dropping back to P4, but he got maybe some older tires here on this 8X machine. Another Toyota there, the 47. Dennis Unishin, he's up to the 5th position. Jim Willis in the 47. He's battling, Jim Willis in the 53 car battling the 82. And we got a battle here with Unishin and Mata Looks like Monahouse cleared that as Dennis has to back off that pass. Now trying it again. Got a good run here on Mata. Tim Lansbury, haven't talked too much about him. He's on this bottom line. The Skyline Chili Ford Mustang. The 90 of Todd Robillard just behind him. Those guys trying to work that bottom line. And I think that high side is the place to be here. You got to be really careful of that bottom side is once you get into the turns. Keep from drifting up onto those cars on the high side. But the 82 on this low side is trying to make some room for himself. So you got to be really careful with that car up on the outside line. Right there, it gets tight. The 77 car trying to weave his way through. Still battling here. Look at this. Sean Jacobs trying to work his way through. He's battling the 90 and the 82. 2X in this mix. Jaden Meisel in this mix as well. I think Jaden is in the 2X machine. Sean Jacobs in the 24 car working his way through as the 4 car trying to get through as well. Archie Vieta is 2 laps down after taking repairs on that 4 car. 24, Sean Jacobs running in P10. Jim Willis in the 53. He and the 82 side by side. Got another yellow flag. Dana Grover taking the checkered flag, or the, I wish it was the checkered flag. Might have been on Salviev here. I think he might have come around. Lexi Salviev off the pace here in this Toyota. Looks like he might have retired his machine. So Salviev is out of the race, it looks like. Dana Grover is the race leader. Preston Hassel's worked his way up to the 2nd position. Let's take a look and see what happened to Salviev. Right here, Salviev into 72. The 2X gets into Alexei Salviev. And Salviev loses a tire. Let's take a look here, the 2X car. As the 2X gets into the 72.
Pit road will be open this time for lead lap cars.
So right there, it looked like the 2X gets down into the 27 or the 72 car.